Good Saturday evening. Welcome to LakinSports.com. We are sorry we're on the air just a little bit late, but we had to set up after the first game. We really didn't have a lot of room to set up before the first game between the Lady Wildcats of Elkhart and the Lady Red Devils of Texhoma. We had to get some people out of the way so we could sit where we needed to. So we got on a little bit late, but needless to say, we are on the air. So looking forward to a good one here tonight. The Bronx, a perfect 12-0 after a big win over Goodland last night, 66-26. And they face a Texhoma Red Devils team that is 11-3 on the season, coming off a win at Goodwell, Oklahoma last night by the score of 59-52. Teams are going through final warm-ups. We're about a minute and a half to go before we have our starting lineups. And while we're at it, let's just go over the Bronx starting lineup. We'll get Texhoma's as they are introduced. Wearing number 2, a 6-foot senior, 7 points per game, 3.5 rebounds per game, Jace Bachman. Wearing number 3, a 5'10 junior, averaging 12 points per contest, Servando Gonzalez. He also pulls down 3.5 rebounds per game. Alan Martinez wears number 11. He's a 5'10 junior, averaging just under 14.5 points per game. He averages 5.5 rebounds per game. Dominic Daniels, a 6'4 senior, wears number 25, 9.5 points per game, 3.5 rebounds per game as well. And wearing number 31, a 5'10 senior, Hunter Davis. He averages 19.5 points per game and 5 boards per contest. And now we're ready for the introductions. I don't know if we're doing a national anthem first or if we're doing lineups first. Everything's quiet in the gym and everybody's looking at each other. So I don't know what we're doing here first.
Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem brought to you by Carter Berry, Casey Tucker, Bianca Boltman, and Brianna Rich.
And now we're set for the starting lineups. The Bronx will be the home team on the scoreboard. Of course, always the home team on our scoreboard. And we're getting set for the introduction of our starting lineups. I'll get Texhoma's as they are introduced. Tell you what, Texhoma was a hard team to scout. Couldn't find a whole lot about them on the internet. And they're going to introduce Lakin first. So they're going to alternate. Jake Meyer for the Red Devils. Servando Gonzalez introduced for Lakin. Jose Garay introduced for Texhoma. Trent Mitchell, wearing number 12 for the Red Devils. Alan Martinez was introduced for the Bronx on the other end. And now Dominic Daniels for the Bronx, and number 20, Britt McQuilty. Brent McQuitty wearing number 20, and the fifth and final starter for the Bronx, Hunter Davis. And for the Red Devils of Texhoma, wearing number 35, Joe Hernandez. Texhoma in the Road Red uniforms, gray letters and numbers. And the Bronx, the home team, the home white letters and numbers, purple, white jerseys, purple letters and numbers trimmed in gold.
Mandates that all those in attendance, except those participants on the floor, are required to wear masks properly the entire time you're in the facility. Also, we request a high level of sportsmanship from those in attendance in order to make this enjoyable night for all.
Texhoma will get the basketball first. Lakin will be going from our left to our right in this opening half. In the backcourt with it is Jake Meyer. Bronx, of course, come out in a man-to-man defense. Over to Jose Garay. In the low post, shot by Joe Hernandez off the mark, and Lakin with the rebound. Hunter Davis kicks it in the left corner to Alan Martinez. Up top, Daniels, wide open three. Short, bounces around. Martinez with the follow. He missed, but is fouled. Trent Mitchell with the foul, his first of the contest. Daniels inbound for the Bronx on their baseline. Now they work it up front to Davis. Hunter Davis battled foul trouble last night. He's fouled on the floor on that drive. The Bronx will inbounds on the baseline. But Hunter Davis last night, I guess an off night by what we're used to seeing. He had 6 points, but he battled foul trouble. He had 3 fouls in the first half. And one thing about Hunter, Jared, you know it as well. He was probably harder on himself last night than anybody could have been.
Oh, 100%. He was super down, but hey, he found a way to get through it, and hopefully he comes out tonight and shows the work that he put in.
Davis high off the glass. It's no good. Texhoma goes the other way, and Joe Hernandez lays it up and in over Bachman. Daniels up top. Dish to Servando. Steps back. Now over to Allen. Allen, three-pointer, got it. Alan Martinez had 11 last night for the Bronx. And the Bronx with the 3-2 lead. Out front, Meyer kicks it over the right wing. Jose Garay off the glass with the three, no good, and Alan Martinez with the rebound. Hunter Davis dribbles around the defense up the far side, now crossover. No look pass, right corner, Bachman three, that's off the front of the rim, and Joe Hernandez with the rebound for the Red Devils. Jake Meyer with it across the timeline. Now Bronx with the trap. Pass in front of the Bronx bench, knocked away by Jace Bachman. And Texhoma inbounds in front of the Lakin bench. Ball tipped away by Servando. Jace had his back to the play, had a chance at a steal, but Red Devils missed a shot. So it prevails anyway. Martinez, top of the key three, it's off the mark. Garay with the rebound. Pass up the floor, Trent Mitchell. Euro step, too strong off the glass. He gets the rebound, throws it back up top. Jake Meyer drives, and the basket's good. Martinez standing there trying to draw the charge. but they didn't give it to him. Daniels, quick on the other end, lays it up and in. Bronx back on top. And that pass tipped. Alan Martinez with it. Servando drives. Layup missed. Hunter Davis missed the putback. Wow. Don't see the Bronx miss point blank that like that. Alan Martinez battling Hernandez in the Bronx backcourt for that pass. Would have been the Red Devils front court. And the Bronx will get it back. 5:12 to go, opening quarter. Bronx with the 1-point lead. We've seen 3 lead changes already. Right side, Bachman thought about it. Up top to Daniels. He'll hand it off to Alan Martinez. Martinez in the paint. Over to Davis. Hunter. Got the defender up in the air. Found Allen underneath, but he was too far under the basket. Davis, 3 from the left side. That's bouncing around, won't go. And the rebound comes off to Jake Meyer. Meyer takes it up himself. Hesitates. Now in the paint. Layup, no good. Davis with the rebound once again for the Bronx. No look pass, near side, Servando up top to Allen. Now over to Jace. They work it around the arc. Daniels takes the 3. It's off the mark. Jose Garay with the rebound for Texhoma. They'll slow it down. And that's a carry. Garay trying to drive on Hunter Davis. Carried the basketball. Connor Hudson into the lineup for Lakin. Is that what you were telling me, Jared?
Yeah, and
okay.
I couldn't tell you for Texhoma. I didn't see numbers. I think maybe him.
Yeah, let me see here. Number 31, that is. Yeah, don't have him. He's not even on the program, so. And I tell you what, it irritates me when an announcer calls a player by a number. Maybe we can find out what his name is. 3 from the left side, good by Alan Martinez. He has 2 threes in the early going here.
Stolen
and
away.
A steal. Davis lays it in. And a timeout called by Texhoma. It's a 30-second timeout. Bronx currently on a 7-0 run. The earlier game before ours here, the Elkhart Lady Wildcats, they took on the Lady Red Devils of Texhoma. They won that game, I believe it was 64-42. But those of you at home wondering why we're here on a Saturday evening in Elkhart, the top seeds of the High Plains League basketball tournament a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago, however it is now, about finals were a week ago, I guess, and Texhoma with the inbounds. Jake Meyer with it. Knocked away by Hudson, but Meyer takes it up the floor, dishes to Brent McQuitty.
Talk about battling for a bucket.
Yes. And Davis missed the layup, wanted the foul. Davis with the loose ball. Davis takes it up the left side. It's a 1-on-3. Off the glass, got it, he's fouled. Hunter Davis hits it off the glass from the left side. And a chance for a 3-point play here. Foul is on Jake Meyer. That's his first. Derek Keenan into the lineup for Texhoma. Hunter Davis with a chance at the 3-point play. Got it. Bronx come in averaging 72 points per game. I have no stats whatsoever for Texhoma. Meyer that time just turned and fired. Servando the 3 from the corner. It's off the front of the rim. Jake Meyer with the rebound.
I don't blame that one on the ref.
He's in the way.
Intercepted the sight right there.
Drive from the left side. Derek Keenan. Jake Meyer is hurt. Okay, the basket, okay, did count. Jake, okay, who made the basket?
That's what I was about
Oh,
to
Derek
see.
Keenan did.
Yeah.
23. I was watching Jake Meyer. He was holding his left arm before they headed down that trip. And they stopped play to get him out of the lineup. He's got his shoulder sleeve on anywhere, wrap, yeah. So Davis was looking for Daniels underneath. It was tipped out front and stolen away by Texhoma. And Jonathan Martinez, who just came into the game, that one went off his hands, out of bounds. And Lakin will get it back. Joe Hernandez back into the lineup for the Red Devils. Bronx with the basketball, leading by 5. Martinez from the top of the key, off the screen from Hudson, and gets it to fall over the front of the rim. Nice play there. Martinez already with 8. Pass up the floor. Basket good by Derek Keenan. Keenan off the bench with 4 straight points. Daniels from the right corner up to Bachman, wide open, and that's short. And that's going to go against Lakin. Okay, so who was that on?
I think he said Connor. Yeah, Connor.
Okay. Connor Hudson with the foul, battling for position. Servando back into the lineup for Lakin. Inbounds to Jonathan Martinez. Now pass near side. Keenan. And that's a charge. Good job, Dominic Daniels, standing in front of Joe Hernandez. First foul on Joe Hernandez. First charge taken for the Bronx. 1:54 to go in the first quarter. Substitution for Texhoma. Jake Meyer back into the lineup. Have to keep an eye on him. Going out with that shoulder. Went out to the lobby and kind of stretched it out, loosened it up, back into the lineup. Davis to Allen. Allen 3 right side. That's off the front of the rim. And Hunter Davis with the rebound. Takes it out beyond the arc. They'll work it out front, reset the offense. On the left side, Hudson. Hudson looking to drive. Now Davis, 3 right side. That's off the back of the iron. Hernandez with the rebound for Texhoma. Jake Meyer loses the handle. Martinez tipped it away from him, and Martinez has the loose ball. Hunter, pass, cross court, now to Hudson in the corner. 3, got it from the left corner. Connor Hudson, good ball movement for the Bronx there. And it's an 8-point Bronx lead. Joe Hernandez on the right side. He'll fire from 3. Got it. Did you see their coach?
Yeah.
I don't think it was one of those, no,
Yeah,
good shot.
It's one of those, hey, don't shoot it, but hey, it went in.
Yeah. He wasn't thrilled that his big man was firing from 3. Daniels in the paint, blocked by Hernandez. And the Red Devils go the other way. Out in front, Brent McQuitty. And that pass stolen away by Alan Martinez. Hunter Davis walks it across the timeline. Just over 30 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Davis just dribbling. Texhoma going to let him burn the clock. Now down to 20. Now 10 seconds as Davis keeps dribbling out near the timeline. And now out near center court. Loses the handle, then behind the back. 3. In and out, won't go. And that'll do it for the first quarter. I think Davis might have lost track of the time there. He had more time, and it looked like he got in a hurry to fire that up. But nonetheless, the Bronx, with a good opening quarter, they lead it 18-13. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back. You're watching Bronx basketball.
Home improvements that have had to wait. The dream vacation your family deserves. even college tuition. Garden City State Bank can help you make it all happen now, not someday. With a home equity line of credit, you can borrow up to 90% of the value of your home, and the interest may be tax deductible. Plus, there are no closing costs, no application fees, and no annual fees. A fast, easy, convenient home equity line of credit from Garden City State Bank, a branch of the Kearney County Bank. Subject to credit approval, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The Lakin Recreation Commission has a full fitness room with 5 treadmills, tread climber, rowing machine, 3 elliptical fitness cross trainers, 2 stationary bikes, and strength training fitness equipment. You'll find just what you need for your own quality workout. The fitness room is open for the public's use free of charge during business hours. For use after business hours, Lakin Rec also has a keyless entry system available. The Lakin Rec Commission, always involved with the youth of Lakin, 702 North Campbell, Lakin, 355-7039. The benefits are endless.
Lakin basketball as we start the second quarter. Brett Hendricks along with Jared. Sandy on our camera tonight. Bronx lead it by 5 as we start the second. Now make it 7 as Hunter Davis hits the layup. Davis with 7. Trent Mitchell on the right wing. Joe Hernandez just inside the stripe on the right side. Missed the shot. Servando Gonzalez with the rebound. Now he takes it to the corner. Bachman wide open 3. That was short, and that's off Joe Hernandez, and Lakin will keep the possession. Just underway, second quarter. Bronx lead it by 7. They've led by as many as 8 in the first quarter. Hunter Davis out beyond the arc, finds Bachman in the left corner. They work it back up top. Battle for the loose ball off the foot of Servando Gonzalez, and it'll go back to Texhoma. Trent Mitchell inbounds for the Red Devils. Derek Keenan dribbles up the near side. They work it on the far side to Jake Meyer. McQuitty, right wing. Pass into Joe Hernandez off the glass. He hits it, and there will be a foul. Foul will go against Dominic Daniels. That's his first. Joe Hernandez completes the three-point play there. He has 8 points to lead the Red Devils. Davis, the drive, layup's good, and he's fouled. That foul will be on Derek Keenan, I believe. First foul on Keenan. Hunter Davis with another opportunity as with the and one here. He's got 1 in the first quarter. Okay, do you have Hunter for 10 now? With the and one there?
10.
Okay. Couldn't remember if I'd written it down when the foul occurred. Back to a 7-point lead. Trent Mitchell stops, top of the key, long 3, rolls off the rim. Hunter Davis with another rebound for the Bronx. Dribbles left side, stops, off the glass, got it. Hunter Davis found something there on his drive to the left side. And he really didn't stop, but he just went up with 2 feet from the left side. Bronx working the trap in the backcourt. Pass up the floor, McQuitty with it. Now to Trent Mitchell. Lost the handle, chases it down in the far corner. Gives it back to Jake Meyer. Daniels on him. Meyer stops, fires from 3. That's off the flat of the rim. And we've got a foul over the back on the rebound. And that foul will be on Brent McQuitty. And right now, Texhoma's frustrated.
Oh, yeah, big time.
They're kind of pointing at each other. And, yeah, they're frustrated. Bachman from the top, hands it off to Allen. Allen in the paint, blocked by Joe Hernandez. Trent Mitchell with the loose ball. Brings it up. Martinez knocked it away from him. Now they post up. Joe Hernandez turns and hits it. Foul will go against Connor Hudson. He said that. Yeah, it's his second foul. Hernandez with a chance at the three-point play. He missed his first chance at one. No, excuse me, he did complete the and one to pull to 16. Now another and one to pull to 19 for the Red Devils.
Aaron Penner also into the lineup for Lakin.
Aaron Penner with 11 points last night. Big off the bench for the Bronx.
Oh, yeah, it was exciting to watch
He
him
has
play.
it on the right side. Over to Servando. Head fake. Jace. Three from the left wing. That won't go. Joe Hernandez with the rebound for Texhoma. And now brings the ball down. Hands it off to Meyer. Meyer harassed in the backcourt. Gets it across the timeline. Behind the back dribble. Has it top of the key. And Meyer drives in the paint. Hunter Davis takes the charge.
You know, one thing I've been missing out on is it doesn't seem like the Bronx have been shooting as well as they started off the season. I'd love to just have them have a night where they just keep on doing what they used to do. But they're also finding other ways to battle that adversity. And like I said, Hunter Davis taking it in the paint.
Penner with the three, right wing.
As we always say, Aaron's always got to get one.
Yes, he does. He had three last night.
But, yeah, I mean, Hunter Davis, he's taking the initiative tonight. And, hey, can't make from three? Coach, watch me. I'm going to take it in. I'm going to play my game how I can adjust to what their defense is.
Joe Hernandez was tied up on the floor. He called a timeout. They're going to make it a full, and we'll take one as well. 4:42 to go in our first half. Bronx lead it by 9. We'll take a break. We'll be back. You're watching Bronx basketball. At Lakin Drug, their mission is simple. They strive to provide professional pharmacy services with hometown hospitality. Lakin Drug's experienced staff leads with compassion and utilizes modern technology to fit all of your individual needs. Whether it's prescription medications or over-the-counter products, Lakin Drug has the answer to all of your questions. Lakin Drug at 610 O'Loughlin Street in Lakin is a proud supporter of the community of Lakin and Lakin schools. Texhoma basketball after the timeout. Bronx on top 28-19. Derek Keenan inbound for the Red Devils. Bronx, of course, in the man-to-man. Hands it in to Trent Mitchell. He has it out beyond the arc, working against Servando. Now back to Keenan. Near side, Brent McQuitty. McQuitty lob on the baseline. Joe Hernandez lost it. Last touched by Hunter Davis. Good defense that time. Jace Bachman had fronted Hernandez well on the baseline. Bronx did a good job on the inbounds there on the defensive switches. Three right side short. Hunter Davis with the rebound. Pass up the floor. Alan Martinez on the run. Off the glass. Got it. Could have been a block call, but Bronx got the basket.
Oh.
And that foul's going to go against Jace Bachman, going for the steal. All right, you have Allen for 12?
That last bucket was him, right?
Yep.
I only have him for 10, but
10?
yeah.
Trap on the baseline. Hernandez still finds a way to put it up and in. Hernandez with 13. We'll look at some scoring if we get a timeout here. Penner from the left corner, three. It's off the front of the rim. Then the rebound comes off to Trent Mitchell. Outlet to Jonathan Martinez. Long pass near side. Keenan with it. Now drives. Oh, and Aaron Penner's not going to get the charge, and I'll tell you what, he stood there forever. Dominic Daniels back into the lineup for the Bronx. Penner's first foul, fifth team foul on the Bronx. Mitchell in the corner with the inbounds. They work it around the arc. Now right side, Derek Keenan. Top of the key three. And Jonathan Martinez rattles it home. Servando loses it on the baseline, saves it in right to Texhoma. Trent Mitchell on the run, now pulls up the dribble looking for help. Finds Jonathan Martinez, cross-court pass to Keenan. Knocked away from behind by Davis. Davis on the other end, got the spin on the layup, got it. Hunter Davis able to turn his body and spun it off the backboard.
I have Hunter for 14 if that's what you got.
Okay, yeah, I think I'm off one. Shot in the paint good by Brent, Brent McQuinty. Back to it in 6 are the Red Devils. Bronx with the basketball. Servando top of the key three. That's short. And the rebound comes off to Jonathan Martin.
Didn't seem like he had his legs underneath him on that one.
Bronx have had a couple three-pointers tonight, but other than that, I mean, they're cold from long range. 3 from the left corner, bouncing around. That foul's going to be on Dominic Daniels. That's his second. Daniels had position underneath. He was between the defender, the player and the basket. He had position.
Yeah, I'm not too sure on that one.
Okay, you said you had Allen for 14?
10. Hunter for 14.
Okay, I've got Hunter for 14. Put back off the miss is good by Joe Hernandez. And the Red Devils are back to within 4. Bachman hands it off to Servando. Servando the drive. Now Davis, catch and shoot right side. Three-pointer is long, but saved by Jace Bachman. Out to Pinner, back to Bachman. They'll go out front again. Jace from long range. That's short as well.
Oh, great putback. I would think a jump ball's got to last at least 30 seconds.
You got to get that ball. You can't have a tie-up when you're in the air.
Yeah.
You got to have your feet on the floor.
Possession. That's just a battle is all that is.
Possession points to Texhoma. Servando, when he came down with the basketball.
Away, yeah.
Pass underneath, Joe Hernandez. Oh, he walked with it. Got his foot tangled up with Jace with that pass and walked with it. So Lakin basketball, 1:26 to go in the half. Near side to Servando, looking to drive on Mitchell. Servando in the paint.
I don't understand how that was off his leg when he was flat out on the floor. And the ball was in front of him, not even close to him.
Texhoma basketball. Into Joe Hernandez. Trent Mitchell now with it, double teamed. Picks up his dribble, steps through. Now up the floor. Texhoma with the advantage as McQuinty lays it up and in.
Guess Bronxos have to battle some adversity here.
6-0 run by the Texhoma Red Devils. They pulled within 2, and that ball knocked away into the hands of Jonathan Martinez. Martinez takes it on the left wing. Up top, Joe Hernandez. Pinner almost knocked it away.
Good poke there.
Now to Derek Keenan. Back to Martinez. And the pass inside picked off by Servando. 25 seconds to go in the half. The Bronx will hold it for 1. Davis across the timeline, works it near side to Alan Martinez. Allen backs it out. Now back to Hunter. Under 10 seconds to go, now 6. Now Hunter will put it in motion. And the Bronx will not get it off. And we go to the half. Bronx falling flat. The final 2:55 of the half, going scoreless as Texhoma scored 6 straight to pull within 2 as we go to the break. We'll take a 3-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll have the first half numbers for you right here on LakinSports.com, Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube.
LakinSports.com is proud to serve Lakin High School with streaming video coverage of the Lakin Bronx and Lady Bronx sporting events. During these trying times, Brett and Sandy Hendricks are extremely proud to be able to bring Lakin High School sports to Lakin fans via the internet. Of course, without the continued support of the sponsoring businesses, LakinSports.com would not be able to bring you Lakin High School sports. A big thanks goes out to Farm Bureau Financial Services of Lakin, the Agency of Lakin and Garden City, Flashbacks Diner, the Lakin Bronkbackers, Lakin Drug, Shelter Insurance Gwen Wechter, the Lakin Recreation Commission, Pioneer Communications of Southwest Kansas, Hendricks Welding Brad Hendricks, along with Lakin Hay, the Golden Plains Credit Union, D. Bach Metals Dwayne Bachman, and Casey's General Store, as well as the Kearney County Bank and the Garden City State Bank. Please patronize our sponsors and be sure to tell them thank you for bringing you Lakin High School sports on LakinSports.com. Back we go now to the voice of the Lakin Bronx and the Lakin Lady Bronx, Mr. Brett Hendricks.
Welcome back to LakinSports.com, Lakin Bronx Sports on YouTube. Thanks for joining us tonight for Lakin Bronx basketball. Bronx lead it at the half, 32-30. Look at the first half numbers. First for Texhoma, Jose Garay with 2 points. Brent McQuitty with 6. Joe Hernandez leading the way with 15. Derek Keenan with 4, and Jonathan Martinez with 3. No real foul trouble for the Red Devils. Jake Meyer with 2 first half fouls is the only foul trouble there. For the Bronx, we'll turn it over to Jared, and he'll have the Bronx first half totals.
See, tonight for the Bronx, we got Hunter Davis leading off with 14. Alan Martinez behind with 10. Connor and Aaron both with a 3, and then Dominic Daniels with 2.
And Hunter Davis, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, are the only 2 free throws Lakin has attempted in the first half.
Yeah.
Only 2 free throws have been attempted by Texhoma in the first half as well, both of those by Joe Hernandez. And those 2 free throws converted 3-point plays, same as Hunter Davis. So making those free throws count with the and one situations. Well, normally, if this was a regular basketball night, we'd be meeting with Lady Bronx head coach Vanessa Escabel, but one game tonight we're going to have to fill. But short turnaround for us, Jared. We're going to be back on the road Monday at Southwestern Heights. The Lady Bronx traveling to Southwestern Heights to battle the Lady Mustangs in a game that was postponed from the season opener with some COVID issues within the Lady Mustangs program. So that game got postponed from the opener and been rescheduled for Monday. So we'll be making that trip. The game time still at 6:30 for the ladies. From what I understand, they're still going to play C team and B team girls that night. And then we're back on the road Tuesday to Leota for battle with Wichita County, then home on Friday for homecoming. So next week, a big week. And I'll tell you what, it's a big week overall, not just at Lakin High School, but Lakin schools. It's homecoming week. Lady Bronx play Monday, Bronx and Lady Bronx Tuesday. Wednesday, no school, all day High Plains League middle school tournament starting. So a full day of middle school basketball at Lakin on Wednesday. And then Cimarron coming to town on Friday. I understand Cimarron did not play last night against Scott City due to some COVID issues within the boys program. So that'll be an interesting story to watch during the week to see if they even in fact get to play that game. But still early, don't know when they hit the quarantine. Was it, early in the week, late in the week, don't know that. So we'll be keeping an eye on that one for sure. as the Bronx come back to the floor. Bronx in the first half led by as many as 11 at 4:12 to play, and then Texhoma closed out the half on an 11-2 run. And the Bronx lead it by just 2. Like you said earlier, Jared, and we even talked about it off air, would like to get the three-point parade going for the Bronx. Only 4 3-pointers hit in the first half. Alan Martinez hit 2 right off the bat. Connor Hudson and Aaron Pinner with 1 apiece. But would be nice to, I'm like you, get that three-point parade going.
Yeah, I think we need to go down and have a talk with Coach Schmidt and have him not be doing all this shooting so much. I mean, they do halftime of the girls' game, then they do it halftime when they come back out. They do it in their pregame. He's just wasting all those shots away. I think I'm gonna blame Coach on that one.
Oh, are you? Okay, yeah.
He's wasting all the good shots too early. I'll have to tell him that one.
But, yeah, not as hot in the first half from outside the arc for the Bronx. That hopefully we'll get that get it heated up again in the second half. But right now, even warming up here, not too strong.
Yeah, we usually have a second half spark. It just kind of seems like the team that we are.
Yeah. Just over 3 minutes before we start our second half. Lakin will have the basketball to start the second half. So I'll tell you what, we don't always get a chance, and we've got a lot of great sponsors that make LakinSports.com possible. We're going to let you hear from some of them. We can't thank them enough, and we're going to hear from a few of them before we get set to put things in motion here in the second half. Bronx lead at 32-30. You're watching Bronx basketball.
At Farm Bureau, we make it easy to protect the important things, like your home, family, and future.
I'm Farm Bureau Agent Nikki Harrison Lakin, and I make insurance simple. One policy lets you combine and save when you protect your home, cars, motorcycle, all your toys. And one deductible can cover everything if you have a loss. I can show you how simple insurance can be. Contact me, Nikki Harris, your local Farm Bureau agent today.
Farm Bureau makes insurance simple.
Flashback to the days of Bebop and Bobby Socks at Flashback's Diner, Highway 50, Lakin. Fantastic burgers, Coney and Chicago hot dogs, Philly, steak, BLT, and chicken sandwiches, along with ice cream treats like the traditional banana split, sundaes, shakes, malts, and cones. Dine in or carry out. Flashback to the days of Bebop and Bobby Socks at the one and only fantastic Flashback's Diner, Highway 50, Lakin.
Some commercials make it really tempting to buy cheap insurance. That's great if price is the only thing that's important to you. The agency believes cost is important, but protection is what you're really paying for. Rely on the agency to build the policy that protects your property at a price you can afford. Call the agency today at 620-355-6789.
Oh, this stupid... When it's time to do that welding, don't do it yourself and make a mess out of it. Call Hendrick's Professional Welding Service in Lakin. On the farm, on the ranch, or at your place, or at Hendrick's Welding 3 miles west of Lakin. Welding done right the professional way. Call Brad Hendricks at Hendrick's Welding at 355-6734. That's Hendrick's Welding. Don't do it yourself and make a mess. Just call old Brad.
We're set to start our second half. Bronx leading the Texhoma Red Devils by the score of 32-30. Brett Hendricks along with Jared and Sandy on our camera. They've reset the clock to 8 minutes. It will be Lakin basketball to start the third quarter. Martinez with it, hands it off to Servando. Over to Bachman, 3 right side. There we go. Jace Bachman with the 3 to start the second half.
He seems to always be the one that starts it off for us, so hopefully we keep going from here.
And a charge. Yes. Dominic Daniels in the paint. I didn't catch the Texhoma number. It might have been Joe Hernandez. Nope, that was Trent Mitchell. That'll be his second foul. Third charge taken by the Bronx tonight?
Yeah, 2 by Dom.
So on the charge, the Bronx get the ball back. Top of the key, Daniels, long three up front. Off the side of the rim, and the rebound comes off to Garay. Over to Jake Meyer. Jake Meyer with that shoulder issue in the first half. Mitchell misses over Daniels. Hunter Davis comes away with the rebound, skips past. Ball fake to the left, short on the attempt, and the rebound comes off to McQuinty. Meyer lost the handle. In the paint, off the glass, got it. There's so many times, I mean, they call that a Euro step. That's a travel in my book, especially that far out.
That one looked a little bit more like it. I mean, I understand the Euro step. It's
Bachman from the left wing, thought about the three. Servando in the paint, has it knocked away. Hernandez on the floor, finds Trent Mitchell. Pass near side, Garay. Now underneath to Hernandez, lays it up and in. Bronx have not had an answer for Joe Hernandez. He has 17 points. And Texhoma within one. Steal, McQuinty, layup, good.
McQuinty with a steal and a layup.
And Texhoma with their first lead since early. And Dominic Daniels. I like that matchup. Daniels with Hernandez on him.
Yeah, he made that look too easy.
Garay three from the right side. That's off the back iron, no good. McQuinty tried to hit Hernandez underneath, but Dominic Daniels there to steal it away. Up the floor, Servando. Dom picks up the dribble, looking for help, lobs it to Hunter. McQuinty on Davis. Now to Daniels, right wing. Daniels looking to drive. Reverse layup, missed, but he's got the foul. That foul on Joe Hernandez is his second. Like I said, I like that matchup. I don't want to sit here and play coach, but if Daniels gets the basketball with that matchup, the Bronx need to just clear out.
Hey, it's nice being able to watch Dom use his length a little bit. Sometimes we don't always see him being that driving type, but tonight seeing him do that and extend out and get around his defender, it's great to see that he has that in his arsenal and that he's able to put that to show here for the Bronx.
Daniels hits the first free throw. Came into the evening shooting 67%, missed the second one. Bronx with the 2-point lead. Jake Meyer dribbles across against Servando. Crossover, now pass near side. McQuinty, lob underneath. Alan Martinez picks it off. Pass was too long for Joe Hernandez. And Hunter Davis out front. Bachman to Servando. Back out to Bachman, long on the left wing. Bronx working it around the arc, gives it up to Hunter. Hunter, the drive, reverse layup, got it. I like how the Bronx set that one up.
Yeah, they're doing great at creating opportunities for each other in the second half. They're just being playmakers out there, and that's what they need to do.
Ray, right side, Hernandez got Daniels in the air, and that's 3 fouls on Dominic Daniels. Joe Hernandez to the line to shoot 2. But on that drive by Daniels there, by Hunter, they had made the pass to the right side, but you saw him set up the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Three Bronx had screens. It was almost like a triple screen setup.
Yeah, it's like football. You're seeing a little screen play, bubble action out there.
Connor Hudson into the lineup for Lakin. Hernandez missed the first of 2 free throws. He was 2 of 2 in the first half. And got the second one. That was short on the front of the rim, but got just enough of it to go in. Long three. Bachman right side over Hernandez. Got it. Jace Bachman, that was long from NBA. Puts the Bronx back up by 6. They led by 11 in the first half. Trent Mitchell looking to drive. Finds Meyer left side. That 3 is short. Connor Hudson battling for it. Gets knocked to the floor. And a backcourt violation. Garay had it in the front court. Stepped on the stripe. And it'll go back to the Bronx. Good effort by Connor Hudson. He got knocked to the floor. Could have been something called there as well, but Lakin will get it with the turnover here.
Over in play.
Heard Coach Schmidt say something in the background, but I couldn't quite hear what he was saying. Corner three, Allen short, and the rebound comes off to Trent Mitchell. Mitchell brings it up. Pass left side to Garay. Garay drives, runner on the baseline over everything. Alan Martinez with the rebound, and he'll bring it up himself. Hudson left wing, drive, out to Bachman. Three right side, in and out, won't go. Hudson with the rebound, battling underneath. Trent Mitchell taking the ball away from Connor. Mitchell was laying on the end line. Derek Keenan back into the lineup for Texhoma. Bachman with the inbounds. Hudson drive, has it blocked by Mitchell. And Mitchell brings it up. That one was a little far-fetched. Trent Mitchell.
There wasn't two steps on that one at all. It was just a long leap.
Bachman with it.
That wasn't even in the sense of a jump stop.
No, that one, Hudson left side three. That's long. Rebound comes off to Joe Hernandez. And he'll have to bring it up himself. Now finds Trent Mitchell. Now gives it up to Keenan. Meyer looking to drive from the left side, stops on the elbow. Now they have to work it around, now reset it out front. Near side, Derek Keenan. Up top to McQuinty. Pass to Joe Hernandez. Oh. Hernandez with the layup.
Oh.
Hudson missed underneath. And Texhoma basketball. Jake Meyer dribbles left side and dribbles through. Three from the top. Trent Mitchell misses. Alan Martinez with the rebound. Up top with it is Allen. Drives. Got the layup.
That's one advantage that I think the Bronx have tonight is that first quick step, and the more they realize it, the more they can utilize it.
And a foul in the backcourt. That'll go against Connor Hudson.
Connor Hudson with a foul. That's his third.
Aaron Pender back into the lineup for the Bronx. Red Devil basketball. Inbounding is Derek Keenan. Finds Jake Meyer. Meyer working on Gonzalez. Now finds Trent Mitchell, top of the key. Mitchell's three, in and out, won't go. Hunter Davis dribbles out of there with the rebound. Behind the back, and Trent Mitchell takes it away. Jake Meyer wisely let that ball bounce. Joe Hernandez with the lay-in. Texhoma back to within two. Bachman with it. 42 seconds to go in the quarter. Allen hands it off to Aaron Penner. Back out to Bachman. Bronx just running the weave out front. Penner. Got it. Three-pointer. And Texhoma wanting traveling there. You know what? You've gotten your fair share.
That's just a gather, catch, and shoot.
That was,
that
was just a catch and shoot. And then,
oh my.
Oh, my goodness. We got guys hitting the floor, and they call something like that out front. Aaron Pinner with the foul. That's his second. Red Devil basketball. Mitchell with it out front. Joe Hernandez got away with a charge.
Jace Backlund with the foul. That'll be his second.
You got to be kidding me.
Hernandez goes to the line.
Jace Bachman with his second foul.
Hey, I'll agree with Schmidt on that one. Good job, Alan. Take that. I think these are one of the games I'd like to be in the stands just so I could hear everything that's going on. Having this headset on, I can't hear a whole lot.
Wrong basketball, leading by 3. Davis kicks it to Pinner. Up top, Bachman, long 3. Off the side of the rim, won't go. Rebound to Texhoma. Derek Keenan, and they won't get it off.
And it's a 3-point clock game going into this one quarter. Lakin drives 48. Texhoma
Bronx will lead it 48-45. We'll be back to the fourth quarter right after this.
They said this place was too isolated to call home. They said it was too remote to build a community. And then one day, a farmer strung a copper wire from one fence post to another and changed everything. We didn't build the communities of Southwest Kansas. No, we just brought them together.
(48-45). The Bronx lead it as we go to the fourth quarter. It will be Texhoma basketball. We've had 5 lead changes in this contest. What do you got, Jared?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. Texhoma with the inbounds in the backcourt. Derek Keenan from the left side. That pass knocked away by Bachman. And a 5 count. Bronx with the turnover. Yeah, we can count to 5 in Kansas, Coach. Coach complaining about the 5 count. Good defense by the Bronx. Daniels drives, hit the layup. Drove on number 31, and there again, I don't know who he is. His number's not in the program. In the floater in the lane. Good by Trent Mitchell. Bronx are
Great
trying
charge
to
by Hunter Davis there.
Bronx are trying to take the charge, and they're not calling anything.
Man, he was sitting there for a long time.
Daniels thought about the long 3. He'll drive, kick it over to Allen. Allen backs it off. The Bronx will reset. Now up top again, Daniels. Back out front, Servando. Then the Bronx will reset it as coach yells out of play. Davis drives, kicks it on the near side. It's off the hands of Texhoma. Lakin will keep it. Meyer and Hernandez back in the lineup for the Red Devils. Daniels to inbounds. Long out front to Bachman. He'll work it to Hunter. Allen on the left side looking to drive. Penetrates, kicks it out to Jace. Now hands it off to Servando. Servando yet to score tonight for the Bronx. Davis left side 3. It's off the mark. Daniels led off. He knew he was behind the player. And that's going to be his fourth.
Dominic Daniels foul. That's his fourth.
Connor Hudson back to the lineup. Connor with 3 fouls.
Red Devil ball.
Texhoma basketball. Meyer finds Keenan. Back to Jake Meyer, left side. Brent McQuinty in the left corner. And a travel out front.
Their guys sit in the paint an awful lot of time when they're on offense. I guess that's the only one thing I'm noticing.
Bronx basketball, full court pressure by the Red Devils. Now Davis up the floor. Got a ball on the floor. These officials are going to lose. They're going to lose control of this if they don't watch it. And that foul's on Jace Bachman. They're going to lose control here if they don't watch it. That could have gotten awful ugly right there.
Who's that on, Jace?
That was on Jace, his third. McQuinty with it. Left wing to Jake Meyer. Now near side Keenan. Lob inside Jace right there to pick it off. 5:35 to go in the ball game. Bronx up by 3. Servando back out front to Hunter. Connor hands it off to Davis. Davis drives. Has it knocked away, but he's fouled. And he goes hard to the floor. Foul will go against Brent McQuinty.
Brent McQuinty with a foul. That's his second. It'll be Brock ball. Davis goes to the line.
Davis will shoot 2. Missed the first one. Jose Garay back into the lineup for the Red Devils. Hunter hits the second one. Shot no good. Alan Martinez with the rebound. Hunter Davis out front, works it to Bachman. Now to Allen.
Travel, it'll be Red Devil ball.
5:02 to play. Texhoma basketball. Bronx with the 4-point lead. Meyer across the timeline against Martinez. McQuinty on the left wing. Lob to Hernandez. Hernandez missed the shot. Bronx get the rebound. Davis in the paint. Reverse layup. Got it. Hunter Davis with the reverse layup takes it coast to coast. Bronx up by 6. Jose Garay with it out front. McQuinty. Mitchell from 17 got it. Trent Mitchell hits it. He has 6. Davis hands it off to Servando. Near side, Bachman from the left side. Stops back out to Servando. Now back to Jace. Hunter right side looking to drive. Has it blocked by Mitchell. Davis goes to the floor. Garay drives. Blocked by Jace. Hernandez right there to pick up the loose ball.
Rebound to the bucket. It's a 2-point ball game.
Hunter Davis backs it out. 3:25 to go in the ball game. Servando drives. And a charge called on Servando.
Charge on Servando Gonzalez. That would be his first.
7th team foul on the Bronx, just 3 for Texhoma. The only thing I could see there is I could see right down the line is you can't go through 2 players, Jared, and that would be the only thing. But neither of them really were set, but he went through both of them. Texhoma up the floor. Garay with it to McQuinty. Now up top, Trent Mitchell has it. Meyer, his shot off the side of the rim, out of bounds. Bronx will get it back with 3:03. Three minutes to play. Bronx with the basketball, leading by 2. Pass to the corner. Bachman with the 3. It's off the mark. Alan Martinez with the rebound. He takes it out on the wing and stolen away. Trent Mitchell drives. Wild running shot off the mark. Daniels went to the floor. No call there. McQuinty, the same thing with Davis. Nothing called. Bachman with the 3. There we go. Jace Bachman with the 3 and the Bronx with the timeout. Full timeout, we're going to take one as well. Bronx lead at 56-51. We'll be back right after this.
A lot of action on the street today, huh, Willie?
Yep. Oh, check out the German V8.
Good car.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Ooh, 64 dream car.
At Shelter Insurance, we insure all your favorite rides.
Oh, classic convertible.
And have since 1946.
Sweet pickup. Hiya, Muggsy.
Yo.
From Hot Wheels to hybrids, we've got you covered.
Hey, mailman.
Love those shoes.
Hey, where you going?
Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
56-51, Bronx lead it. It will be Texhoma basketball. 2:33 remaining in the ball game. Jake Meyer to inbound for the Red Devils. Just did beat the 5 count. Jake Meyer working against Hunter Davis. Now to Garay.
Man.
Same situations on the other end. There were 2 guys that went to the floor.
All right, we'll give half to Jace and half to Allen because I'm not too sure. I think Jace might have got more of the body on that. But
Jake
you know
Meyer
what?
with the foul. They've got him for 2 on the board. I had him for 2 already, so we'll just keep it right there.
I love the effort for both of them, so I'm giving them both half.
Lakin basketball. We're at 2:15 to go in the ball game. Bronx leading by 5. Just 4 fouls for Texhoma. Bronx with 7. Davis stops. Give to Allen. Ball loose on the floor. Hunter, nice job diving to keep it alive, but Texhoma comes away with it. Jake Meyer drive. Oh, Daniels hit his head on the floor hard. McQuinty high off the board, won't go. And that foul will go against Servando. That's his 2nd.
Man, I don't know how long Dominic was standing there, but geez. Someone's got to be watching that, either the back ref or the one that's already down the court. I understand underneath usually doesn't call that because they're watching the play, but man.
McQuinty with 2 free throws here. 8th team foul on the Bronx. Free throw in and out.
And who they said that was on?
That was on Servando.
Servando? Okay. That's what I had. Servando's still scoreless in this game. It's kind of weird seeing him.
Odd.
Kind of seeing him
Yeah.
having zeros in
He
the
he led the way last night with 14.
Yeah.
Bronx with the rebound off the misses. 1:45 to play. Hunter Davis out front. McQuinty all over him. Finds Martinez on the wing. Up to Servando. Bronx don't really need to force anything. Davis with the three. In and out won't go. And the rebound to Garay. Long pass up the floor. McQuinty out to Garay. Garay, three. That's long off the back of the rim. Alan Martinez with the rebound up the floor. Servando, and he'll hold it up. 1:20 to go in the ball game. Servando now to Hunter. Finds Allen underneath. Backed in on Hernandez, nothing there. Now tosses it high to Davis out front. And a timeout called by the Bronx with 1:06. 30. Okay.
Oh, I'm good on.
We're good?
I'm good on ads on here.
Okay.
It's all you now.
Well, I've got one left over here. We're going to take one. We'll be back with the final minute here at Elkhart. Bronx lead it by 5. We'll be back.
Refinance your auto loan at Golden Plains Credit Union. You could lower your current auto loan rate by 2% with no payments for up to 90 days. Rates can be as low as 3.25% annual percentage rate. This offer applies to loans financed from another lender. Think of all the money you could be saving every month. This is a limited time offer, so stop by and ask about refinancing your auto loan today. Golden Plains Credit Union. Life with a touch of gold. Member NCUA.
56-51, the Bronx leading the Red Devils of Texhoma. And Lakin will have the basketball. Fouls. Bronx over the limit. They have 8. Texhoma, they've got a couple to give. They have just 4. Davis gets it in the backcourt. Trent McQuitty on him. Servando right back to Hunter. Now to Allen, back to Hunter. I like to have Hunter out front when you want to play keep away.
Oh, yeah.
They worked it to the corner, back out to Davis. Now to Servando, and that'll be a foul on McQuinty. That's his third.
Brent McQuinty with a foul, that's his third.
Third foul on Brent McQuitty. Bronx will inbounds, just the 15th foul on Texhoma. Allen with the inbounds, finds Servando, back out to Allen. Allen drives, kicks it back out to Servando. And a foul. That foul will go against Jonathan Martinez. 34.5 seconds to go. Now, 16 fouls for Texhoma. The next foul by them will put the Bronx at the line. 34.5 seconds to go. Servando to inbound for the Bronx on the near sideline. And Lakin will get the timeout. And that's a luxury that you have when you're taking the ball out right in front of the bench.
And Bronx also didn't use a single timeout in the first half, so they have plenty to burn.
They've got plenty to burn. That's a full timeout. We're going to keep it right here, though.
They've got 2 30s left, and that's all they've got. Texhoma still got 3 as well, but they've used a full and a 30.
It will be Bronx basketball. 56-51, the lead. Fouls. Both teams shooting the rest of the way now. Bronx with 18 fouls, Texhoma with 6.
I like the position the Bronx are in right now. Well, I do and I don't. I wish they were up by more so you didn't have to worry about it. But with them having the ball and by our bench, I do like the position that we got.
It's too close with 34 seconds to go, but Davis in the backcourt, and he'll be fouled by McQuinty, and that's 4 on Brent McQuitty. And Hunter Davis will go to the line for the 1-and-1.
Hey, free throws are big, though.
Texhoma with the substitution, Garay sitting there.
Maybe a smart move by the Bronx throwing in Connor there, too. Dom does have 4 fouls, and they don't want to waste them on defense for a foul and not have them on the offensive end.
Yeah, at least Connor has it. Has one to give.
Yeah.
Davis missed the free throw. Rebound to the Red Devils. Joe Hernandez brings it across. Out front to Jake Meyer. Just don't give up a 3 here or a 3-point play.
That's all you hear from Coach.
Mitchell leans in from 15. No good. Joe Hernandez with the putback. He missed. Hunter Davis is just
manhandled underneath, man.
Massacred after that rebound underneath. 2 guys just collapsed on him. The foul will go against Trent Mitchell. That's his 3rd, and Davis will walk to the other end with the 1-and-1. 10.9 seconds to go. Now I'm feeling better than I did 24 seconds ago.
Yeah, I like
24 seconds ago.
I like seeing 11 seconds up there. A lot better.
Yeah. Hunter hits the free throw.
Makes a little bit of a dagger there. I like that as well.
Hunter with 20 points. You have him for 20? Yeah, you have to add yours
20.
up more than I do mine.
I got 20.
Mine's a running total.
Yeah,
Davis missed the second. 6-point lead.
By Servando, great block.
Servando with the block. Allen gets the foul, gets the loose ball and the foul.
Man,
and
big
a chance.
Time block.
Gray with the foul. That's his second. 3.9 to go for the Bronx. They're going to win it now, leading by 5. Martinez with a chance with 2 free throws here if he can hit the front end. Got the first one.
Man, and did that free throw sound so sweet. Snap of the net. That's all you needed. Nothing but net.
Martinez with the second free throw. The Bronx just need to back out and let them go. Shot at the buzzer won't go. And a big road win for the Bronx over a non-conference opponent. And the Bronx will win it by the score of 58 to 51. And a good hard-fought win by both teams. And I'll tell you what, normally you don't have handshakes afterwards. These guys are doing it. Hunter Davis, he's handshaking every one of these guys and the Bronx coaching staff. There's Allen and Connor and the Bronx players, they were going to the locker room, but they came back out.
I think also because that Oklahoma, they don't have that rule.
Yeah.
I don't think they waive. So I guess.
Yeah, you know what?
Why not?
I've never really agreed with that for the simple reason they'll be out here battling each other for 32 minutes, but you can't tell everybody good game afterwards.
Yeah, there's no way you can't respect each other's game afterwards. That's just.
And you know what? That was a hard-fought, physical basketball game, but there at the end, a lot of respect by all of them, by both teams. So, Bronx get the win. They improved to 13-0 on the season and keep the train rolling. Oh, let's take a timeout, Jared. We'll see if our numbers match up. When we come back, we'll have the numbers. We'll talk to Bronx head coach Nate Schmidt right after this. Thanks for joining us. The Bronx once again win at 58-51. We'll be back.
LakinSports.com is proud to serve Lakin High School with streaming video coverage of the Lakin Bronx and Lady Bronx sporting events. During these trying times, Brett and Sandy Hendricks are extremely proud to be able to bring Lakin High School sports to Lakin fans via the internet. Of course, without the continued support of the sponsoring businesses, LakinSports.com would not be able to bring you Lakin High School sports. A big thanks goes out to Farm Bureau Financial Services of Lakin, the Agency of Lakin and Garden City, Flashbacks Diner, the Lakin Bronkbackers, Lakin Drug, Shelter Insurance Gwen Wechter, the Lakin Recreation Commission, Pioneer Communications of Southwest Kansas, Hendricks Welding Brad Hendricks, along with Lakin Hay, the Golden Plains Credit Union, D. Bach Metals Dwayne Bachman, and Casey's General Store, as well as the Kearney County Bank and the Garden City State Bank, Please patronize our sponsors and be sure to tell them thank you for bringing you Lakin High School sports on LakinSports.com. Back we go now to the voice of the Lakin Broncs and the Lakin Lady Broncs, Mr. Brett Hendricks.
Welcome back to Lakin Broncs Sports on YouTube. And I guess coming back, I guess the only thing we can say, Jared, is phew, that one was close. But the Broncs do win it to keep their perfect season alive, improving to 13-0 on the season. So look at the totals. First four, Texhoma, they were led by Joe Hernandez. Of course, these totals are unofficial. Joe Hernandez with 27 points, Brent McQuinty with 8, Trent Mitchell with 6, Derek Keenan with 4, Jonathan Martinez with 3, and Jose Garay and Jake Meyer with 2 points apiece. From the free throw line, Joe Hernandez was 1 for 5. Brent McQuinty was 0 for 2. In total, Texhoma 5 of 8 from the free throw line. Now the totals for the Broncs. We'll turn it over to Jared.
All right, I got Hunter Davis leading off tonight with 20. Alan Martinez with 13. Jace Bachman with 9. Dominic Daniels with 7. Aaron Penner with 6. And Connor Hudson with 3. Dominic with 2 charges on the night, Hunter with 1, and Alan and Jace both at half for that.
They split
that little
one.
barn door action they had a little bit earlier.
Boy, exactly. From the free throw line, Alan Martinez was 1 for 2. Dominic Daniels 1 for 2. Hunter Davis was 4 of 7. And for the night, the Broncs, kind of an uncharacteristic night from the free throw line. They were 6 of 11. They came in shooting 75% as a team, but the Broncs with enough at the end to pull away and win it by the score of 58-51. And Coach is up here, so I'll tell you what, Jared, turn it over to Coach, and we'll get this out of the way, and we'll wrap it up and head home.
Sounds good to me.
Now we're joined by Bronc head coach Nate Schmidt. Coach, congratulations on another win. And I'll tell you what, they always term some wins as easy, some as just routine, some as tough and physical. This was about as tough and physical as the Broncs have seen all year, but the Broncs still were able to prevail.
Yeah, that was a battle. They were tough. They were strong, physical, athletic. You know, it was like playing a bunch of skilled football players is what it was, or a bunch of skilled wrestlers, you know, like you know, we didn't shoot the ball very well, you know, and we can say for whatever reason, you know, we played last night or whatever, but they had a lot to do with that, the way they were guarding us and how physical they were. And but wow, I mean, that was a tough one. That was a tough, grinded out win, and very proud of the boys, and we needed that. That was good for us. We're better because of it, but it was nice. Very, very proud of the boys. That's a big win. We knew this was going to be a tough one when we scheduled to play them. So, you know, it was a good win for us.
You know, as seasons go by, and teams, and you always. Some people say, well, a loss would do a team good and all that stuff. I don't know that I always believe that. Maybe if the only good out of it maybe is just to refocus or whatever. But I think a game like tonight is better than if Lakin would have lost, because you want those games, because the farther you get, a team gets into the postseason, later in the season, you're going to get battles like this. You're going to get everybody's best shot. And, games like this, I think really because the Broncs had to grind it out. They had to battle some foul trouble, battle some adversity, and grind it out and get the win. And they did that, and they know how to do it now.
Yeah, and I was pleased, minus, our free throws down the stretch. I thought the last 2 minutes, we played it pretty well. We turned it over the one time, but the nice thing we did is we got stops. We got some stops. We got some rebounds. We executed our spread late in the game with about 1:50 left. And, you're up 5 with 1:50 and you have the ball, you should probably win the game.
Yeah.
And, that's what's nice about having a veteran experienced team is, we were able to pull through tonight. And, we knew how important it was. Like, we can't just hang out on the defensive end. We can't just be loose with the ball when they're coming after us. And so I was pleased with that. It's nice that we got to practice against some of that versus a tough team. And, I mean, that was a really tough opponent for us. I mean, that's a semifinal, sub-state type opponent. And so we like playing those teams so we can be experienced, versus them whenever we have to play those teams, in sub-state.
And, a win is always a team win, and it very much was again tonight. Hunter Davis got on track tonight. He battled some foul trouble last night, finished with only 6, but he was able to lead the Bronx tonight with 20 points. And I'll tell you what, just every time he had the basketball, I felt like that's where the Bronx needed to be, with him with the basketball in his hands and taking charge in this game.
Yeah, I mean, it was tough for him. We had talked to the hooker coach before the game. We had talked to him multiple times, but one of the things he said to us on the bus on the way here was, 20, what is it, Whitty, something, McQuitty. Yeah, there you go. Because I noticed the hooker Texhoma game was a 1-point game earlier in the week versus earlier in the season it was a 20-point game. And I said, did he do something different? And they said, well, they played this McQuitty kid the whole time and put him on our best player and just wore us down. So, it was like, well, that's exactly what they did tonight in the second half versus Hunter. I mean, and that just wears on you. But I thought some other guys did a good job stepping up, getting the ball across half. And one thing I like about him, even though he turned it over a couple times with that pressure, he still wanted it in his hands and he was still trying to be aggressive. And, but it was good for us. He played. That's the thing. We didn't feel like we played great. Like, you look at last night's game. Oh my gosh, we played awesome. But this game was better for us. We weren't great, and we found a way to still win. And that's pretty cool.
Got some good minutes off the bench once again tonight from Connor Hudson. Aaron Penner off the bench hammering threes, and I tell you what, he's just one of those sparks off the bench right now. I think the Bronx need.
Well, I think as I'm looking at this, I don't know. Hopefully Blart did a pretty good job here, but we hit 10 threes, and those two hit 5 of them. If I'm looking at this right, we're going to say Blart was right. That way it makes me look right. Maybe not. Who knows? Anyways, they shot the ball well, those two, and they made some big shots, and they've you look at the last few games, and they have, so. Those are guys that we have to continue to develop, and those are guys that have to continue to give us minutes and play well with those minutes, and they're giving us good minutes, because we can't just play, 5 guys, and we're getting to 6 and 7 and 8, and even though we didn't play Matt. I'm not sure if he got in. I know if he did, he didn't play very much, but he's a guy still, even though he wasn't in the game, he's helping us out, and all of those guys off the bench. Do a good job for us.
Alan Martinez with 13 points tonight. There again, not so much in the first half. I mean, second half that I noticed it, but first half there he was again around every basketball, just like he was last night. But near the end of the game, he got some key loose balls and key rebounds that really helped down the stretch. But Alan Martinez is just another one of those guys, again tonight, always around the basketball.
Yeah, Alan's he's a scrapper. I mean, he's become kind of our vocal leader, our energy guy, and he's a great on-ball defender, and he'll go rebound. He's got some toughness. He plays with that tenacity in him, and he always finds a way to get around the ball. And he came up with some big rebounds for us late in the game. And that's what I'm probably most proud of this team so far is how we're buying into the defensive end of the floor. Now, granted, we still got to get better in a lot of areas, but we're trying to take charges. We're trying to rebound the basketball. We're trying to pay attention to scouting report, and just proud of them, and especially defensively. I mean, that's a good team, and we held them to 58 points, and we didn't play well. I don't know how well we shot. We missed several free throws and missed some open looks, and so that takes us, we scored 58. Normally there's another 10 points in there, on a couple made shots and some free throws, but to still hold them to 51 points, as good a team as they are, I thought that was good.
Jace Bachman able to hit 3 threes in the second half and kind of struggled in the first half. He had a big night last night with 17 points over Goodland, but I like to see Jace still hitting some threes to keep that confidence, because it's going to come a time where Lakin's going to need that 3 that he hits. But he was able to step out tonight, still hit some.
Well, yeah, and he hit that one. I think it was 53-51.
Yeah.
And Hunter found him, and he hit a 3, put us up 5. I mean, that was huge. But he shot it well in the second half. He made 3 big ones, one to start the half, and then they hit the one late. And I don't care if Jace misses 20 in a row. We want him to shoot the next 20,
yep.
and he has that green light. And in fact, I think he passed up. I felt like he passed up a few shots. I mean, when Jace shoots it, I expect it to go in, and that's how we feel about him. But again, he made 3 threes, got us 9 points, and I mean, and on top of that, he was battling with the big guy down there, I mean, doing a great job. So Jace is just trying to do whatever it takes for us to win games, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate that.
I'll tell you what, if there's a more hard luck player for the Bronx, I'd like to see him other than Dominic Daniels. That kid works his tail off every night and just doesn't seem to get a break. I mean, he's in position. He took 2 charges tonight, and he's always in there. But it always seems like he gets that little low ticky-tack foul, or just something that maybe a half step behind or whatever. But just right now, I mean, he's just that tough luck kid right now.
Every game,
but he keeps battling.
It just seems like that. But Dom's doing a great job for us. Very proud of Dom. I'm very proud of the toughness he's showing right now, and his commitment and his competitiveness, and it's just unfortunate he's picking up some ticky-tack stuff that we've got to do a good job of making sure that keeping him out of foul trouble and in the game. But man, I'm proud of him. I didn't think I'd ever see that kid take a charge, and now he's leading the team and texting me saying, "Hey, what's the record for in a season?" I said, "Well, you got a few to go, buddy." But I mean, I appreciate that, and he's rebounding and. We run a set to him, and he's doing what we want, and that's the thing. We're just gonna, we get Jace going, and we get Dom going, and we get all those guys rolling at the same time, and it's going to be fun.
Yeah, that's what Jared was making the comment there in the first half. We were at the halftime break. He said, I'd love to see this team get that 3-point train going.
Yeah.
And 10 threes last night. 10 tonight, maybe. I don't know. I'd have to go add it up. But, this team hits threes, but we haven't yet seen that 18-3 game or anything like that. And he says, it's coming, but he said, I'd sure like to see it. And I really think it will be coming. But, hey, another great win tonight keeps this unbeaten streak going. And chance to get a couple days rest. Maybe these guys were tired. You never know. I mean, we're talking about teenage kids here. You never know night in, night out what you're going to sometimes get. But back on the road on Tuesday, but a couple chances to rest now.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of times we criticize kids, and we kind of pick at them a little bit and stuff, and I'm guilty of it too. But we're asking these kids to get up every day at 7 a.m. A lot of them come in early and lift, and then they go to school all day, and then they lift for an hour, and then they go to practice for 2 hours, and then they have homework that they got to do, and then it's on top of it, and then you got to go out and compete and stuff. And these guys, they're answering the bell every time, and it's like, man, I'm exhausted. I can only imagine how they feel and the way we play, and so very proud of them. And yes, we'll give them a couple days, and then it's back to work next week.
Back to work. Well, Coach, once again, congratulations on the big win. Thanks as always for coming up and talking to me, and enjoy the couple days, and we'll look forward to talking to you on Tuesday.
Sounds good. Thank you, Brett.
You bet. Bronx head coach Nate Schmidt. Once again, the Bronx win it tonight by the score of 58-51 and improved to 13-0 on the season. Well, that's going to wrap it up here from Elkhart. I want to thank Sandy on our camera tonight. Jared, another good job with our production and our color. And all the sponsors, we thank them for all they do for LakinSports.com. J.D. Ham with our tech support. Of course, without J.D., we wouldn't be here at all. So we thank him very much as well. So for everybody involved, I'm Brett Hendricks. Thanks for joining us today for Bronx basketball. Once again, they win at 58-51. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you Monday as the Lady Bronx travel to Southwestern Heights for a makeup game, and we'll have it for you right here on LakinSports.com. Until then, take care.
Well, that wraps up this game on LakinSports.com. Lakin High School basketball has been brought to you by Shelter Insurance Gwen Wechter, the Lakin Recreation Commission, Pioneer Communications of Southwest Kansas, Hendricks Welding, Brad Hendricks, Lakin Hay, the Golden Plains Credit Union, D-Bach Metals, Dwayne Bachman, Casey's General Store, the Kearney County Bank, and the Garden City State Bank, the Agency of Lakin and Garden City, Farm Bureau Financial Services of Lakin, Flashbacks Diner, the Lakin Bronkbackers, and Lakin Drug. Thank you for watching Lakin High School basketball on LakinSports.com.